Listener discretion is advised.
That's more useless.
Hello and welcome to Taking It Off Air. We are back. We're just going to gloss over the fact that Stefan was talking right up to the fucking
I didn't know.
We've got some good topics for you. We've got the return of Jordan. He's not on camera, but you will hear his voice every once in a while. Say hello.
Hello there, everybody.
You went full Wally. Apparently, Jordan's not joining us this week because Wally's took his place.
Wow.
We will say we've been talking for like half an hour already. That's the first time he's went full robot, so this is a good sign of things to come.
It's because he got excited. Yes, his mic can't handle this much chatter. He usually only has to deal with 2 sentences an hour.
Well, it is a gaming mic, you know, so...
A gaming mic plugged into a phone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord, this is going to go well.
Oh, I can't catch the wizard.
Why are you trying to catch a wizard?
Because the wizard's in front of us and he's too fast.
I mean, I can see Jay from here. He's in a different continent.
Well, who's CJ? Yeah, you're in Indonesia. You went home.
County, not continent.
No, you're in a different continent because you're in the fucking Shire in Indonesia.
Exactly. Back to your people's homeland.
I hate you all.
See,
I didn't say it this
like
time.
A hole in the head. You started it. You did start it.
Yeah, that was off there.
You did. I kind of completely forgot the whole Indonesian thing until you mentioned it.
He does it all the time. I remember and I don't say anything, then Jordan just pops up and then you start laughing.
Because I don't have any filter.
Then CJ gets pissed off.
Yay, CJ, who's currently moving his mic side to side.
That mic I'm moving
like he's on the sea.
So, oops, sorry.
Sorry, not the mic, the camera, yeah.
Wait.
Look, it was a 1 in 2 chance of getting the right piece of technology. I said the wrong one, but I'm still sticking with it.
Yeah, the whole picture's turned to the side, and Kyle's like, "Oh, Jay's moving his mic." I mean, the giveaway is that he's also moving.
It was one of them.
What, one of the CJs?
Yeah.
This has been a good professional start.
It has
This
been.
is a very
Jay
start.
does actually have the first 2 topics.
I have a first 2 topics. What?
Possibly the only 2 topics, but he has 2 topics.
Well, I do have something to talk about later, but I'll just jump in probably when it's least appropriate.
And I have
You
none.
have the one of the snowflakes and the one of the aliens.
No, I'll give you the aliens for you to put two.
God damn it, Kyle!
Okay.
You've broke Jay.
Well, it doesn't take much. We broke
I'll
in
let
20
you
years
continue
ago.
with
Broke Indonesian CJ.
God damn it! I'll let you continue with them snowflakes while I have some painkillers to deal with this shit.
Me and Jordan's hyper. Me and Jordan's back together for 10 minutes and Kyle needs painkillers.
Honestly, quite possibly.
Right,
We're saying Jay might possibly need painkillers, so it's possibly our fault.
It's possibly your fault, like completely and utterly your fault.
Thanks, man.
Not my fault. I keep telling you, I'm the innocent one of the group.
it's always someone's fault.
It's always my fault, I've noticed, especially when it comes to Kyle. He always blames me.
It's always your fault.
Well, I'm the innocent one, so I can't be blamed.
Oh, you always play a victim just because you're Indonesian.
I've done nothing. I've done completely nothing.
You're Russian.
Exactly. It's all your fault.
That does not give me the blame automatically.
You started this war.
I did not.
I'm American, so I'll try and finish it and lose.
Right, Jordan, what's the topic this week?
Being racist to everyone. You Russian, it's your fault. German, it's your fault. You started World War II and World War One. It wasn't a German.
Well, just technically, it was an Austrian that started World War II, and it was a Serbian that started World War One. So you can suck my half German dick.
Yeah, but the Germans are one.
And for World War One, it was actually
Just because we kept it going, it doesn't mean we started.
No,
it.
you kept. You know, you.
Yes, it did.
You took the incident and thought, you know what? Fuck the world. We're going to take over twice.
Right? Do you blame it? When the Germans aren't taking over the world, it's not like it's a fucking place of rosy fucking faces, is it?
And then the third time of asking, they did it. They took over the world by being part of the EU. Wait, part of Europe, anyways.
Exactly. If you can't do it by war, you do it by financial means and being better than everyone else at everything.
While you two were raging about war, I was just a complete dumbass and ended up joining I ended up trying to share the damn thing on Facebook saying we're streaming and ended up joining the stream, so I had just two versions of us talking.
And you went to
Well, it automatically went on Facebook, so-
afternoon to be
Kyle is the qualified IT technician. Can we just point this out right now?
No, it's because Facebook is weird because it doesn't say that's the link to the live stream. It just says, oh, such and such has posted this, and it's like, oh, right, okay, I'll share the post, not realising it's just a link to the bloody video and you can't do shit when you're there.
I've got a notification on my phone that says TakenOffAir is live now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Those on-
notifications.
I turn off Facebook notifications on my phone because I don't want it to bling up every 2
Okay,
seconds.
you just turn off.
Life
I
in
mean,
general.
No, he
the
just
best
turns off.
way, isn't it?
He tries to turn off the time. He doesn't do time.
He just turns off all life, emotion, and responsibility.
Hey, my Russian time came in useful because I solved the predicament of why every time you guys asked how long until 2021, it came up saying 8 hours instead of a year.
Me and Jay did put how many days, and it did come up saying 4 hours.
At the end of the day, right, we predicted that the world was going to end.
At the end of it.
Because apparently it does.
Oh, Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
of all the world-breaking predictions, I don't think anybody actually put in 20. Actually, no, wasn't there civilization that put in 2020 in the calendar's doomsday?
Mayans
The
put
Mayan calendar
2012.
ended. No, it's not that. It's the Mayan. The Mayan calendar ended in 2012. They didn't say it was going to end. They just didn't make any years past that. So then when it got there, they were like, "Well, they must have thought it was going to end here because they didn't bother going further."
Actually, to be honest, I was watching something. It was, you know, the what is it? The one with the
That's not helpful.
History Channel or Discovery Channel, one or two. History Channel, I think.
Probably History Channel, I'm guessing.
It's basically where they're
Channel
going about aliens and all that sort of shit and doomsday and that crap. It
William Shatner.
It was absolutely fantastic because it's past 2012. They were on about the Mayan calendar and they were basically saying, well, because of the way the Mayan calendar actually works and 2012 could actually mean 2020. And it's like, okay, when was this show made? Was it made in 2020 and they're using it as an excuse to bullshit?
I hope so.
Well, to be fair, during 2020, it felt like the world was ending. Because nearly
exactly
every
the thing.
disaster nearly happened.
I want to know whether people would. I want to know like the stats of people watching apocalypse movies and like new apocalypse movies coming out versus them not. Like, would people be scared to make an apocalypse movie and things like that since we're currently in one, or are they just going balls it? We're going to cash in on the shit.
Do you know that, like, a month after the pandemic outbreak of COVID, there was a film suggested, or a series suggested to me on Netflix that was based on a pandemic wiping out humanity and China's trying to fight it. And a game called Pandemic was apparently suggested to us to download on my phone. So I don't think people give a shit.
Yeah.
No.
I think no one really cared.
I think I had the same thing, to be honest.
Well, Kyle, you've been practicing. You practiced for the last year. Like
It was
your
you
whole
that made
life.
the links. You sadistic Russian.
I did nothing.
That's exactly how we know it was you.
That's what the Russians always say. We did nothing.
Right before they start doing stuff.
Exactly when they do stuff.
Somebody gets poisoned. We did nothing.
I feign ignorance in all proceedings.
We did not
innocence.
poison that Russian spy that the Russian Secret Service has been working on in Russian headquarters for many years. That had nothing to do with the Russians. We don't care if the envelope was written in Russian.
And then there's countdown of COVID again.
It's probably his own concoction of Russian fucking super tuberculosis wiping them out.
Thanks. Considering, to be honest, I've already had the vaccine. We won the doses of the vaccine, so
Your own.
We got autism, so
it's one that I made.
He's been making his own vaccines to immune himself to the shit that he's going to unleash on us.
It's the vaccine to deal with bullshit of the world.
Kyle had the COVID vaccine in 2015 when he was still working on the virus. He immunized himself first.
Oh, yeah. After Kyle got COVID, it got a bit stronger.
Yeah.
Those timelines do coordinate too well.
They do, actually.
I just wanted to turn him into a human hamster.
What? COVID doesn't. I don't know if he had COVID, Jay. I don't think that's how it works.
He wants
Remember the episode when Kyle announced that he was trapped indoors because he has COVID?
Oh yeah, because he was stuck in one room.
You were going to turn it, give us a
And
bubble.
like he shouted on air,
Zorb.
I'm not going to a fucking human hamster.
Yeah, I was going to give him a Zorb and wheel him around the house for his exercise.
I mean, if you guys buy me a Zorb, I will use it, but that will involve you guys buying the Zorb, which is a couple of £100, I think.
I feel like you'd get 10 feet, fall over, and then I'd keep rolling, and you'd just be more like a mouse in a washing machine
Anyway,
than a
if you,
hamster.
if you want us to buy Kyle a soap, please go to patreon.com or go to TakenOffAir.com to find out how to donate to us, to sponsor us, support us, wherever. We don't care about money, we're doing this for a whole laugh. Also follow us on social media, facebook.com/TakenOffAir, twitter.com/TakenOffAir. I thought I'd do that at the beginning rather than at the end because
Why the fuck not? And it linked well into me saying, buy me shit, I want stupid shit.
You say that every episode when you're in between begging for sponsors.
If you do us on Spotify, you should notice that we now have a section at the beginning of a show. Before we even start, if you like this podcast, go support. Follow that link in our descriptions. I have no idea what our link is. Our host set it up for us. Our manager set that up for us. We have a manager now. Yes, we do.
Can I just say one thing?
She's unpaid.
No, I wasn't going to mention the manager. I was going to mention...
We don't pay them. The company put it.
I'm paying them in Turkey Wellingtons.
No, it's not Ashley. It's
That sounds like you're making
manager.
boots for
Ashley's
turkeys.
our editor. We got an actual manager for this podcast that helps.
Oh shit, we do, yeah.
Yes, we
The
do.
name, haven't we? Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
What the fuck?
I love how...
Still need to meet them.
Holy shit, Ashley's got a name.
Yes, Ashley, I know you still don't have it. I'm gonna. Once we can meet up again, I'll bring one round.
I love how you go, holy shit, Ashley's got a name. No, I was gonna. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh, Jay, your inner Ashton comes out only when you say Spotify.
Spotify.
You always say Spotify.
Fuck you.
He can't help it either. Listen, the next time he calls out the fucking socials, he'll say Spotify.
Jay, say it again.
Oh,
Spotify.
He tried. Doesn't count. Right, what's the topics?
we'll catch him off guard at some point. The topics are, Jay has the first one, which is to do with stupid snowflakes ruining everything and being so sensitive that cancel culture is destroying freedom of speech.
It's not the fact that cancel culture is getting ridiculous. Fair enough. The whole idea of cancelling things. If you get offended by it, don't watch it. Don't listen to it. I know for a fact that a lot of people do get offended by us. Right, so if you get offended by us,
We don't offend anyone.
do not listen to us. Do not watch us. Just ignore us. We will not affect your life. The fact that you're going through that this TV program should be cancelled, this person should be cancelled, and other things should be cancelled because you're offended. It's that oppresses the freedom of speech, the freedom movement that you're trying to so hard to get out there. It's getting ridiculous. What's even worse, you have decided to go and attack Eminem for Love the Way You Lie.
Which isn't even a recent song. It's not even a recent song. That's what gets me. And the thing is, if you don't like it, don't listen to it. It's simple as that.
Like
It
other
is.
music.
But
I don't like most music in the charts. Doesn't mean I'm trying to get cancelled. I don't like Nicki Minaj. I think she's just a slag who got famous for having a fat fake ass, but I'm not trying to cancel her.
Because you like little fat fake ass.
No, I just think she should stop making music, get out of the spotlight, and go back to working in Tesco.
the fact they're targeting Eminem, who is like the embodiment of cancel culture anyway, because when Eminem goes after you, that's it, your career's fucked.
Pretty much, yeah. It's been established many times, yet people still keep trying.
You go, like, look at Machine Gun Kelly.
Also, I thought you said council culture.
Like, look at Machine Gun Kelly. He went after Eminem. His rap career went bye-bye. Now he proclaims to be a punk rock artist.
I mean, I will say one thing that, like, I thought the cancel culture and, like, all this diversity and all this sort of stuff, all the snowflakes would probably be on the side of Eminem, because he's basically, like, when he first broke out and everything, wasn't he basically the only white rapper for a while? Or the only big time white rapper for pretty much years.
It's just like in, like, wait a minute, let me pull up the lyrics for what they want to cancel him for.
Or do we have specifics?
Specific lyrics.
I get the feeling it's going to be the type of lyrics that half of the rap and stuff that I listen to would get cancelled for if these people were in charge.
Will get cancelled for fear offensive. And it's like there's one band that they have a song about pizza, and at the end of it, they tell you that pineapple does not go on pizza, and like someone's like, oh yeah, just peel it off. He goes, I'm going to whip your fucking eyeballs out and extract your blood as pizza sauce.
I mean, one of the...
So you're saying they should be cancelled for saying pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, one of the songs that I listen to literally has the lyric, hit you harder than Chris Brown's fist in the face of Rihanna. So
This is funny. I mean, there's a couple of mainstream songs as well with sly references to Chris Brown and striking things.
Yeah. Did you see recently Jason Derulo was doing like TV interviews, and the interviewer finally asked him, why do you sing your name at the start of every bloody song? And he just turns around and says, well, why not? It gets me name out there because I wasn't a very well-known artist. So if I sing my name at the beginning of every song, people know my name.
If I sing my Nathan...
So that's the only reason he does that weird Jason Derulo
Nathan Derulo.
DJ Khaled. He just gets paid millions to appear on people's songs just to say DJ Khaled.
Hey, I've never known anyone get paid for just shouting his name at other people's songs. Like, he doesn't do anything other than just shout his name.
Right.
It's like the crazy person at karaoke that you just bring up on stage because you feel sorry for them, and then they just go.
Okay, well, the lyrics here why they want to cancel Eminem off All Love the Way You Lie. If she ever tries to fucking leave again, I'm going to tie her to the bed and set this house on fire.
Oh, that's it.
Is that it? Because it's
Wait until they hear our serial killer special episodes. There was 2 of them, and I'm pretty sure I would be locked up in an asylum if they heard that. Fucking hell, that's nothing.
Yeah, Kyle often burns his victims. Who cares?
No, like that's like one of the tamest things ever. Have they not heard of like Ice 9 Kills or anything like that?
Oh,
Ice 9 Kills would be cancelled within a fucking heartbeat.
Kyle,
yes,
you have the most professional looking backdrop out of all of this week, and it's just because you closed your curtains and it's totally accidental.
No, I did actually notice if I close my curtains, it just sort of blends in with the walls. So I closed them on purpose to see how it looked.
If you very slightly angle your calm down and get rid of the top bit, it'll actually look like a solid colour background.
There we go.
That's kind of
I've got me little bit white there though, and me little bit red there. So
look so pleased. Cal's just too happy with himself now.
the painkillers are kicking in.
Actually, can I Kyle being high on painkillers?
Sponsored by Kyle Pay one now.
You wish.
Kyle doesn't pay himself, never mind us.
I know. Good luck getting paid off me. I've got now to pay you with.
What is it, Jordan?
Jordan. Hello.
Oh, he's died. Right, anyway.
Jordan's gone. So, Jay, you found anything else that like the Snowflakes want to cancel, or is that like the only lyric in the song that they actually wanted to cancel it for?
That like people are going after Eminem to get him cancelled. It's like if you don't like his music, do not listen to his music. It's a lot easier than trying to convince people that your views and opinions matter. Yes, your views and opinions matter, but just do not.
No, don't pretend to do.
Do not go after them because they hurt your small ego. I can't wait for the day we start where I see
Your fragile male ego.
Straight male sound funny.
Yeah, exactly.
T-shirt. That's part of the new merch drop.
Straight males aren't funny.
I can't wait until we do any sort of live shows or anything with a live audience. We'll just have everybody getting up and leaving because they'll just won't be able to handle it.
It'll not be live very long if you're there. You'll probably imprison them all and kill them.
Live shows, right? I'm gonna get like we should get a lot of T-shirts done.
What, T-shirt cannon?
T-shirt, yeah. T-shirt cannons.
Would all need one each. I feel like me and Kyle would actually injure people close to her though. Whereas Jay would fire it to the back, we'd fire it directly to someone's face at point blank range, just to see what happened.
I'd load up T-shirts that would basically say "shut the fuck up, Snowflake" and stuff like that, and then aim at people in the crowd that are doing stupid shit or complaining and shit like that.
Aim one saying "get off your phone," and then aim it at someone's phone and break it.
If you don't want to get injured by Stefan and Kyle with a T-shirt gun, go to TakenOffAir.com.
Yeah, if you're wearing one of our T-shirts, it's like an immunity shot.
That's the vaccine to taking off air. A T-shirt from us.
That's how to not get injured if you want to say we're live.
Culture will go after us because a lot of stuff we have said and talked about are quite insensitive. Like the whole point that we have been nominated, like somewhat nominated to go on the British podcast.
British Podcast Awards.
Yes.
That's what Jay's mind's trying to come.
Enter that to like give us information and stuff. We've done that, but at the minute we're struggling.
Submit.
I've got like notes here. We're struggling with this is very small notes. With uploading 5-minute clips. Now the clip.
Mainly because how do you turn 2-hour episodes into 5-minute clips? And secondly, because how do we not insult all of the judges in the process?
And the major one that's going to get us bollocked if we ever do this is Kyle's choice from the episode entitled Freddo Economy. 41 minutes and 20 seconds in to 43 and 20 seconds. That whole segment of the whole 2-minute segment is Kyle and Stefan talking about 9/11 and joke.
Well, no.
There was nothing wrong.
It's me talking about the Japanese porn star who stole a plane with his mates dressed as kamikaze pilots and literally kamikazed into his employer's fucking house. And then it turned out that the episode was aired on September the 11th.
There is nothing bad ever happened on the 9th of November, so I don't know why everyone's getting pissy. It's the 9th of November, 9/11. The 9th of the 11th. That's how dates work.
Yeah.
If you're American and you don't understand that, that's your problem. Learn how to maths. Oh, that's another thing as well. It's not fucking math, it's maths. As in mathematics. As in more than one. Because there are several thousand different ways to calculate things and use mathematics.
And it's definitely aluminium, not aluminum.
And they're not tomatoes.
Aluminum.
I could do this all day. You fill your car up with a liquid, so you can't call it gas.
We've already done this so many times, but
it's just things that annoy me.
With our new host and our manager and the statistics. Statistics.
He does it every single time. Every single time he tries to fucking see the statistics.
It's like Devil May Cry.
American. 83% of our listeners are American.
Good, they might learn something. They'll be able to speak English.
To be fair, I know that it's not statistics that like pain, it's masochists. There might be masochists.
Isn't statistics like inflicted pain?
Yes. So us.
Right, yeah, I was going to say you both answered that too quickly.
Leave our sexual pleasures out of this. Kyle, aliens, come on.
I fully intend to stay away from your sexual pleasures as much as I can.
That reminds me of porn I've seen it.
No, right, Kyle, what's the next topic?
And basically, I don't know why I've seen this. I don't know how I've seen this. I think we made
it was normal.
I wasn't searching this anyway.
If this is what I think it is, you sent it to me. You sent it to me or described it to me, and then I
basically it was a pornography video. I was like, why the fuck am I getting sent this? So I watched it. It was a whole 15 minutes long. It was fucking hilarious. I was crying watching this. Basically, there's this two couples sleeping, right? An alien appears in the bedroom with a stream of light, and this alien slaughters the husband. Now the lass does the fakest scream ever, gets out of bed, runs in a little night, like a little teeny nightie with just not concealing much. While this alien runs after her with literally a long horse-long cock, chasing after her to rape her. And I have no idea why I received that video link. But I watched
what is wrong with
15 minutes of it, and it was fucking hilarious.
I've no idea why I was saying it, but I fucking watched it. All. Yeah, watched the entire 15 minutes and 3 seconds
of it, and it was.
Could it not be because in college you literally did a photo shoot of an alien and a naked woman?
No,
and many
I was still
other
in high
alien
school
stuff.
at this point. We were only year 10, year 11 when I seen this, and it's. I think I sent it around to a few people. I don't know who.
You tried to send it to me, but I'm sure we were in college when you mentioned it to me.
You've been sitting on it for a few years contemplating whether we should.
Literally that image of that lass running away from this alien with a 50-odd inch cock running after her. It was just full-on comedy gold. I
don't blame him. I have different ideas of comedy.
So let's segue into the topics of aliens today, because I like it.
We're segueing into aliens.
You should get Andy on, because Andy should join in.
Do you want us to
see if Andy joins? We miss Andy.
As Kyle went to retrieve a wild Andy.
I'm going to see if I can retrieve a wild Andy. Hold on.
You can't be tamed. It's dangerous.
This is episode 9. We're literally 9 episodes in season 2, and we haven't had an Andy yet.
I know. I feel like that's last season's gimmick. He just doesn't turn up anymore. He doesn't love her anymore. He's abandoned her. Now that we've proved we can handle it, we're free in the wild to roam and do what we want. He doesn't take any responsibility for anyone's actions, not even his own. I don't think that's changed.
Yo, Michael, how you doing?
Who's Michael?
Michael's
Where's
in the chat. Sophie, Michael's wife. Well, not really married yet, but might as well be. Hello, people. Just saying hi to me, and not saying hi to you two.
Well, fuck them then. What chat anyway?
This is after the chat.
Alright, okay, I'm with you.
Not that cheesecake picture I sent you.
That's a no under Andy. He's busy making an Ewok village.
Do you two know the picture of the cheesecake I sent you? Remember it?
Cheesecake?
Yeah, I sent you.
Cheesecake Factory?
A couple of weeks ago, I sent you a picture of it, like a cheesecake with the Happy Hibbles, the Kinder Happy Hibbles on.
Oh dear.
And it was just it was a beautiful cheesecake, right? And Michael's girlfriend makes them. They were like,
oh, okay, yeah. I'm with you.
I'm scrolling back through because our images are a random mix of cucumbers going where they don't belong, bodies made of stuff, and just random shit.
You know when you said...
Oh, and ceramic armor, because I got bored and found ceramic armor.
Kyle, you get bored easily.
Where's this cheesecake?
The cheesecake should be in there.
Oh, there,
the
Kinder one.
The Kinder. The
Kinga. It's the Kinga one now. The Kinga Hungry Happy Hills.
Happy Hippos.
I was wondering what you're on about with Hungry Happy Hippos, because I was just thinking of the game, and I was remembering that I'd seen someone play it with a dog, where they put treats in the middle, and it's the dog's racing against the Hungry Hippos.
Actually, that suggested put Maltesers in the middle
of a hippo.
of the hippo cheesecake.
Oh, well, I thought you meant like an actual. Right, I'm confused because I did what Kyle did and clicked on the link to join my own thing, and there was double us, and it was annoying. But then I was finding my Facebook streaming because there's a delay. It totally fucking scrambled my head, and I couldn't even think to mute it. I was just confused and staring at the screen blankly for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's weird. There's like a 10-20 second delay. So
Yeah,
you
my
hear
head.
yourself and then you hear
Are you
yourself
still
again.
watching the whole?
Yeah, I'm not the most advanced human.
I'm not watching the stream. I'm off the stream. I literally just went on to share it.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at comments.
Comments.
Keep on getting hiccups.
Sophie's
Hey, Jordan. Welcome.
Oh, fuck me, Jordan's here.
definitely check Clementine's cheesecakes. They're actually quite nice.
You did. I was going to say somebody's put the name in for you.
Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to butcher the name. 4 Maltesers into Weight Watchers meeting, and you can play the human version of Hungry Animals.
It's so funny. I want to die. I'm offended. I'm not a Weight Watchers though. I don't care.
I mean, my mum used to go to Weight Watchers, and I think the majority of them had Maltesers in the handbag for as soon as they left the way in, to be honest. Anybody dieting properly, good luck. But honestly, like, if you fail, don't worry. I'm pretty sure 90% of people who go on diets
No,
fail.
but the thing is, it's like a lot of diets out there.
Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for your support.
The issue is all the stuff that's bad for you is the stuff that tastes so good.
But you just have to be a good person. And where have I put my? I have a.
I mean, as you can tell, I have never been on a diet in my life apart from the
No,
seafood.
because you're skeletal.
Diet.
Seafood and eat it.
I have been drinking water, but I don't know where I've put it. But I've got 7-Up. That's what else I was drinking on the side. So not a sponsor.
The issue with
The drinks of Mackems.
What?
Why is it the drinks
Jordan
of
always
Malcolm's?
turns a racist.
he does. Like I was saying,
I was a racist when I said
is
it.
the point that
Oh yeah, sorry that I
diets
was.
on like Google or the internet find that their diet does not. It is so boring, and I love food. I'm just too lazy to go on a diet and try to get fit. So
I mean, the thing is, a lot of people try diets, but they'll not do the exercise to coincide with the diet, so they'll be dead disappointed when there's no progress because they haven't been doing any exercise, and the exercise is half of the
Do you know
diet.
what? I'm pleased you support us so much. That's why I come into
it's
here.
like literally give.
I support you.
I do support
You're all
you.
called as a
Have you been
lazy
doing-
fat cunt.
Have you done your
No, and I've
exercise
lost
session?
half a stone in a week. So fuck you. I mean, I've been doing general what I do. I haven't really been doing any major exercise. Go for a walk now and then.
The thing is, like, what I've noticed with most diets is that you lose a bit quickly and then it'll just completely slow
yeah.
down, and that's the part where most people give up, is because it just stops and you don't see any sort of loss for ages, and it gets harder
Definitely.
and harder, and people just sort
But
of
I'm
give up.
going to target and I'm going to do it. Or fail. Probably. Maybe. Probably. Definitely. Let's
You
not
can do it.
worry about that until it happens. Thanks, John.
You can do it. You can do it if you're being cute. I miss
Being
those
cute. I've
outfits.
never seen a big you in
My
ages.
friend Michael can help you with diets. He just reminded me that he will help with diet plans.
What, is this the one that does the cheesecakes? I don't think that's helpful.
His girlfriend does the cheesecakes.
That'll be very helpful for the diet. Yeah, have a cheesecake.
If I'm on a cheesecake diet, I'll happily go on a cheesecake diet.
I mean, that's pretty much how the diet's going most of the time. But, you know.
Right, Kyle, Alien. Come on. I'm excited.
Aliens.
Come on, Kyle. Let's tell us about your race.
We called him Mush, now we call him an alien.
What's,
I am the
what's the
Russian
difference?
alien.
So,
They live on their own planet. It's
Yeah.
inhospitable to normal humans. They drink copious amounts of things that would usually kill humans in large amounts. And they don't have an
do
alphabet that
also
makes
probably
sense to anybody that is a human.
Some of it does sort of make
I do
sense,
not
but,
accept that
like,
premise on the basis that it doesn't.
And that
I
you're,
will admit there
and that
are
you're-
some
and
letters
that
where
you're-
you think, oh, that's just this letter, and then it's something else.
The backwards
Not
ends
you're
and
an
fucking
alien.
peas and shit.
No, if you ever get a chance to just Google Russian cursive, it's the craziest batshit stuff ever. It puts doctors right into shame. It is fucking amazing. I love it.
It's not amazing. It's undecipherable by humans.
Exactly. Apparently, to be fair, apparently doctors' handwriting kills like 7,000 people a year or something just because they can't read the prescriptions properly and stuff.
Or they just write on
that.
someone's head and they get ink poison and die.
You know, it's like because doctors' handwriting's so shit. Like whenever they write out prescription, they always like have to put like the certain amounts and all that sort of shit. Apparently, it just kills 7,000 people a year because they can't read the writing.
That just sounds like you not giving a shit and over medicating people because you can't be asked to decipher the doctor's code.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's Kyle as a doctor.
A pharmacist reading a doctor's writing is on par with a fucking historian trying to read hieroglyphs.
I disagree on the basis that hieroglyphs are easier to understand.
Quite possibly, honestly.
Definitely.
I don't know. I've gotten quite used to reading doctor's writing, to be honest. But I think it's because most of my.
I was just going to say because you do have doctor's writing.
Hey, I'll force you to read it. I'll force you to get used to reading it.
You just
Don't force us to read
hieroglyphs.
I can force you to read it if you want.
It's not going to be the premise of your new book, of like your advertising campaign for your book. I'm going to force you to read this, and you're going to like it.
Isn't that how Russian works?
Well, no, it's you know how you get the reviews and it's always like this book is fantastic. That's because I would have forced people to write it
At gunpoint.
Just make it a good review.
But your family gets it.
a good review. I know where
You read the
live.
review, you take away the first letter of every word, and it tells us, "Help me."
No, that's how it works.
There's this is mad Russian trying to harm me.
Hey.
I think that's the basic premise of what we are now, to be honest. We already figured out that we're a figment of Kyle's imagination. We're just his test subjects that he created in the lab now. And we're going to be his reviews for his book.
Is that it? I created you to be reviews for my book before I even knew I was writing one.
I mean, you did ask me to review your book, to be fair.
I did. I'm still working on I'm only a few pages in. I still need to work on the full first draft and everything. I'm going really slow. I have me moments where I'm really dedicated and I'll write like 3 or 4 pages. And then I'll have me moments where it's like I can't be asked to write a page for a month.
The moment where you can't be asked lasts a day. And then the moment where you can't be asked lasts a year.
Basically, it's like I can write like 10 pages in a day, but then that'll be me done for the month.
That's my quota for this month.
Yeah. Wait, it's like when you were in high school and you were doing like work and stuff.
I never wrote 10 pages in a day in high school.
No, it's like the way I used to do it was that as soon as you got a task, you did it, so that you didn't have to do it later on. So I was doing my homework during the lesson,
You did.
and that sort of thing. Because it meant I didn't have to do it when I got home.
This is the kind of behaviour that outs you as a Russian.
Yeah.
I didn't even do homework at home.
You were the good one at school.
You know,
You say that, I used to fall
he
asleep in half the
wasn't good. He was
classes.
just less of an asshole than us,
That
which isn't hard.
Playing cards were most duthy.
To be fair though, when we were at school, they did make it easy for us to be assholes.
No, that didn't make it.
That's because it was a school.
And you
and
grafted it with both hands.
I think we turned out pretty well for being arseholes in school, to be.
Oh, wait, no, Jordan.
most of the teachers in the school had taught 2 generations of my family. So they kind of knew what was coming with me, I think.
No one's prepared for
The other
Russian.
day by someone that was in the year below than us, posting nostalgia comments, and then it came out of Miss Dickinson not wearing a bra.
I don't even
Middle
remember
school,
who
Miss Dickinson not wearing a
is.
bra. It was that teacher that never wore a bra, and her tits was literally kissing the floor.
Miss Dickinson.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, I remember her.
I don't remember anybody.
She used to tuck them in her socks. Kyle, how can you not remember?
5 minutes.
No, like my
Kyle's
brain for
Kyle's
school
trying to
is
forget
just completely locked out. I don't remember
I
anything.
was trying to forget all the bad memories.
All the trauma.
You went to therapy for years to forget this.
Oh shit!
We're breaking it back.
Oh, I can remember that PE teacher from middle school. I can remember that PE teacher was secretly shagging that maths teacher in those little caravan things.
Did we go to the same school?
Yeah, did we?
Oh, the little RE
Portable.
bits. Yeah, the portable classrooms, they were basically just caravans attached. My RE lessons were always in it, and we did fuck all but watch Vicar of Dibley and Farlett's Head
A lot of my
for
maths
the
lessons
entire
were
year.
on them. And the maths teacher, she was secretly shagging the PE teacher, and like he knocked her up, so she had to get a divorce, and then they got married.
Schools in action.
I don't understand.
That's what I remember.
I don't remember. I barely remember anything from like middle school or high school. Especially first school, like my mom keeps on going, do you remember that we bumped into this teacher the other day? Do you remember her? And I'm like, I've got no idea. I don't know who they were. When did the teachers? Oh, they taught you in like the second year of first school. I am never going to remember it. They taught you French. Yeah, I'm definitely never going to remember it. I don't remember French.
Our head teacher, Mrs. Phillips, and
Hey, it's Stefan's favourite head teacher.
We got on well with
I'm interview, and that interview, she had Brian May's friggin' hairstyle.
Well, did he ask for it back?
No, she literally had like all the massive, like long curly hair. Don't even stop bringing me.
I did my way.
Don't what?
I did.
Miss Moss has been mentioned in our Facebook comments.
Oh God.
Miss Moss!
Oh God!
fucking
Not the alcoholic.
The tabs in the handbag for everybody stole.
Oh, Kyle.
Probably especially Kyle. He probably sold them to people. Don't know what he's like.
Nah.
He's the only person I know that's constantly making money and then goes, I've got no money. Despite not spending it. He's always on some kind of scheme making money but never has money. He doesn't spend money.
That makes me sound like
I'm convinced it's in an offshore. I'm convinced it's in an offshore account.
Kyle's spending habits, we might become a bit more better off.
No, if you've got money to spend it, that's how economy works.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I'm saving up for a house, which means I basically have to save up for my entire
With this
life.
economy, you probably save up your entire life, you're never going to get a house. Yeah, the housing market, like the whole retail market, will become.
Such a negative Nancy, aren't you, Jay?
I'm always negative. This is I suggested making this podcast as part to express my misanthropic views on the world, and this is one of them.
That's easy for you to say.
That is easy for me to say.
The easiest way to say that would be we made this podcast
Yes,
to
that's the
moan
whole
about
point.
things.
Our whole title is
Oh dear.
for nihilistic narcissists talk. That's our premise of our show.
Free, and then I occasionally insult.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, alien. Kyle.
Jay, I miss having a timer so I can see how far into an episode we're in.
Yeah, you're not allowed it.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have a look at that.
Is this just so I don't start like try and sneak in a topic
Why
with
can't you
only
not
5
look at
minutes
the
left?
little clock in your computer screen and remember what time we started recording?
Because that means
Kyle
using
doesn't
brains.
do time.
Kyle doesn't
Exactly.
understand or agree with
That
time.
means me agreeing with
Yeah.
Greenwich time.
Greenwich Mean Time. He doesn't even agree with the name.
Recording for 43 minutes.
Already?
Oh,
I mean,
bloody
according
hell.
to my clock, we've been recording for 50 minutes. So
You have to be arsey, don't
He
you?
has to be
There's always one.
sorry, 51 minutes.
Yeah, I've got 51 minutes as well.
Yeah, see, I've got Jordan on the side now. I'm corrupting the
It's not
Americans.
difficult. How do you... Well, I don't care.
Can you imagine that? Russia and America working together. I mean, it nearly happened.
Yeah, that would have went
What
well.
happened?
That would definitely never happen. Yeah.
I don't know. Everything goes
I feel
quiet.
like they would just betray each other immediately. I feel like they would just betray each other immediately.
I don't know what you're talking about. They always get on with each other.
An American would try and kill the Russian, then the Russians would laugh and then kill all Americans.
Kill all Americans.
I like it. I like it. You can join the revolution, my friend.
I mean, you say that, but the irony is he's American. So
He's the
he's
one.
not.
American
He's just a
he can
coward.
join
He's
the
just
Russian
disowned his own
revolution.
country so that he could live.
He has.
That's exactly what's happening. He's like,
So
yeah.
basically-
He's like, I know what's happening here, so I'm just gonna suck up while I can.
See, I'm a smart American.
You're the spineless one. You have no
About
ethics.
Americans and space soon. We have a NASA.
I thought you were going to say Americans and have no ethics.
Jay, every time you talk and Jordan talks, Jordan cuts up over you. So I've missed
It's
all
brilliant
of what
because
you said.
Jordan doesn't
Sorry.
often speak, but when he does, he just fucks Jay up.
I'm sure, like, I tweeted a link to us to a NASA scientist, and she liked and followed us on Twitter. So
Yeah, she did. You showed us.
You did. Who was it?
let's not
Who was
put her
it?
name or their name or wherever they are, in case we get.
Just know that hopefully we're going to be played on a space shuttle or on the International Space Station. At some
This is
point
how
in the
wild
future.
Kyle's imagination runs. One NASA scientist follows away. Yeah, we'll go to Mars. That's not how.
If you want to hear taken off
Kyle.
from Mars,
That's not how it works.
get us in touch with Elon Musk. He'll send what up. Elon, we know you're listening. You listen to
You'll
everything.
probably,
Come on.
you probably
know
make
you
an
wanna-
electric rocket that runs out of fucking fuel 3 hours from the moon. Fuck that.
We can go up with Tom Cruise. We're on the same page as him. We're on par with Tom Cruise. Come on, you know.
I don't really think in any way, shape, or form we're on par with Tom Cruise. Maybe Jay in height, but that's it.
Thank you for that. Right.
Stefan, are you only an inch taller than Jay?
If you look
An inch
to
makes all the difference, Jordan.
my screen,
Oh, God.
Your
I
screen
usually
is
don't look at
showing
your screen because it's
all
usually
of
got
it.
your face on it.
Oh.
This is just insult Jane.
I like it.
Holy shit.
it's you insult me,
Oh, bless
you'd
him.
be lost without me.
Well, to be honest, you've done a lot more work for this podcast
We
than most
lost.
of
It's
us.
not like you're a set now.
Can you guys see my
balls.
screen?
It's gone well.
Down?
Me things just
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
We could before, and then you took it away.
Yes.
Are you tweeting Elon?
Elon. He's tweeting Elon. We're going to
For
tweet
fuck's
Elon
sake.
Musk.
Side sign. There we go. Hey, Elon Musk. We're
We are interested in
Oh
going to
my
Mars.
God. Right, well, I feel like we've gone off topic a small amount.
I mean, isn't that just what we do
Not to the
all
point where we
time?
tweet celebrities to annoy them.
We're not.
I feel like we're gonna end up
generally
annoying them.
asking, can we go to Mars?
Can we go? Yes,
Can we please be on?
because
a
he's going to be
rocket
like,
to
yeah,
Mars?
these 4 random guys that could barely string a sentence together and annoy everyone's going to go that I've never heard of.
fine. Right to listen to us.
I mean, if he replies,
If he replies, we'll know because Jay will lose his shit.
Right. Freddo.com. We will
Hold on.
see you in Freddo chocolate for this.
Right. How much is a ticket on this fucking thing?
isn't it like $1 million or some shit?
I can't afford that many Freddos.
There we go.
Right,
Tweet.
I've just
Let's see if
noticed
we
now
can
as well. I just assumed Jay was on his Twitter. He's actually tweeted from our company Twitter.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm
Oh, for
on
fuck's sake.
Facebook, so I might use my
love
verified
it.
account to try to get to him.
All right, so we're not annoying him yet, but when he ignores us, we will be.
Yeah.
Ticket to Mars cost. $500,000.
Oh, that's cheap.
$500,000. Transfer that to.
Oh no, sorry. That's how much it will eventually cost. How much does it actually cost? The largest chunk of the $55 million
What?
ticket price is for the rocket ride.
I feel like we're going to need a lot of Freddos, boys. Right, Freddo, if you want to sponsor, we'll just need 55 million of them.
No, because it's even less, because Freddos are expensive now. It's only like
Yeah, but
half.
we'll make a couple of quid, Kyle. Come on, be sorry.
Very true.
We need to spend the money when we're there. I
$55
want to go to the gift shop on the way out.
Going back.
Good point.
I'm going to change my screen. Hold on. There we go.
Oh no, Jay's back on the screen.
We're back to screen share and follow.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I like it.
I don't like it.
What?
Really? He's trying to find the
Oh, you
contact
pay for it?
information for
Oh.
Elon Musk so he can send him an email.
We have to. I would like to buy access to Elon Musk, please.
Can't you just look at
They're not
Tesla's
fair.
website and just send a contact thing to Tesla?
No, because it
Contact us, Tesla,
would
send
go to
me to
management. It
space.
wouldn't go directly to Elon Musk's house, which is what Jay is fucking going for. Like, it's going to be accessible by just Googling him.
Any questions?
We're doing the equivalent of bloody The Big Bang Theory, where they just turn up to houses
through
and
the
go.
Tesla sales
find us.
email, nasales@teslamotors.com. If you have any press questions or comments for Elon Musk, such as news articles or stories, you can reach him through press email for North America. No, at press.tesla.com. Right, there you go.
Would we be classed as sales or press? I think
I feel like we're definitely going to press him, but
Depress him.
not in the good way.
you depress him.
Good boy, Jordan. I was about to say, Jay, remember your screen share and don't put your fucking password and shit on.
I'm just at a
God dang it.
You're literally logging in so that you can send an email to Elon Musk.
We are a podcast in the United Kingdom.
We are a podcast from the United Kingdom. We say you're a cool guy. Send us to space, please.
Jay,
can
why are
pay
you
you
annoying
Freddos.
Elon Musk? Why is that what this episode's became? We're not better than this.
Mars for Freddos. I feel like we're going to get blocked and spammed. Possibly have a lawyer. get involved.
All Jay's doing right now is annoying Elon Musk's spam filter.
Yeah.
That you'll probably not even look at.
Please, can you please help get played on Mars?
I just want to clarify that that's Kyle having trouble saying that sentence, not Jay having trouble writing it.
I mean, Jay's writing was, can you please help get played
That's
on
how
Mars?
Jay starts a
So-
sentence, then he fills in the blanks and makes it readable. Do you not know this by now?
Holy moly.
True. Jay would be fucked if he was still on typewriters.
He'd have to go back and rip his paper in half and add words in. Jay's the reason to X was invented.
No.
That's the most British thing ever. We will pay you in Freddo chocolates. They're rather nice.
It is.
But rather expensive.
We'll give you 3. That's worth about 55 million. Probably will be next year when the apocalypse starts. Hold on. Isn't Elon Musk just working on a project that he hopes might get to Mars? Is that where we're at with this?
No, he actually wants to go to Mars.
Yeah, I know he wants to go to Mars, but isn't he in the middle of working on a project that might be able to do it? Like, we don't even know if it's possible yet. Jay and Kyle has took that to, while he's working on it, to see if it's possible before we know it's possible, annoy him until he lets we go with him.
Yeah.
It's more we're annoying him until he lets them blare TakenOffAir as loud as possible on the loudspeakers in the command module, and then eventually we'll end up going up there because people
Jordan,
want the live shows.
Get prepared to hear. Is he?
Is gone.
Fuck's sake! I was going to say, get prepared to hear the words "badger" and "the witness" a lot.
Right, there we go.
Well, he's back, so yeah.
Elon Musk press team for Tesla, asking us to go be played on Mars.
Fucking hell!
No, we're not going to Mars.
Oh,
it's
sorry,
just
John.
to get played, and
was
and then
annoying
once-
people not good enough for you?
Once we get fame, we can go to Mars. This is the thing. We need to get popularity from the audience on Mars. We need to gain an audience on Mars first.
I sense a problem with this.
I mean, to be honest, Mars is currently the only planet that is populated by robots. Like only robots, or so we think, and we're doing the backwards of evolution, where we populate it and then we build robots on it. Mars is backwards in that we've put the robots there first, and then the humans will populate afterwards.
Yes, robots famous for listening to podcasts on their days off. What's your plan here?
I mean, the previous Mars rover did say thank you, goodbye, and like made everybody cry.
It was
cry on the
programmed to
internet,
do it by a man in a computer in Houston.
And another one accidentally draw a penis.
That totally wouldn't have been me let loose.
Whoops. Every year, the rovers on Mars sing happy birthday to themselves.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if you go on Tumblr, every year Tumblr sings happy birthday to the Mars rover as well, so it's not alone. It does get sung happy birthday too, it's just via Tumblr. Not exactly the best audience, but you'll take what you can get.
Just take it and leave it.
Everyone's going for different phrases and none of them
Take
are
it or
working.
leave it. Take it or leave it on TakenOffAir.
Like, we've babbled on it too much, and it's not aliens. And we've always touched it.
Oh, is this the topic that we tried to start
Yes.
3 hours
Talk
ago?
about aliens. I started this topic to be segued
is.
with alien porn. Now we're trying to start a segue again by bugging Elon Musk.
You have so many issues. Do you know what the thing?
Was this entire Elon Musk thing just a segue to get back to the topic? I like it.
Fuck's sake.
The topic is that alien technology may have entered our solar system.
Dark Knight's been here for years.
A Harvard professor is the one who says it, and blah 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 blah. Scientific ideas like the Drake equation, an attempt to formalize wider theoretical parameters of intelligent life beyond Earth, have yet to give a solid figure to the possibility of life in our galaxy, probably because people like me can't say the fucking words. If intelligent aliens are real,
the
they've
Drake
yet
equation.
to leave a sign. The Drake equation, an attempt to formalize wider theoretical parameters of intelligent life.
Oh, is that
beyond
because
Earth.
by using Drake as a lack of intelligence on Earth, there must be intelligence somewhere else? Is that how it works?
Yes. It's like the return to monkey that's going on.
It's like, this is what we've got, we're devolving, where's the intelligent things?
However, one scientist of note says they just did. When the unidentified object called...
Hold on,
Oumuamua...
that sounds like you justifying something. Why did you like we just did?
Honestly, quite possibly. When the unidentified object called Oumuamua, it's literally Oumuamua, so it's
I've got a problem.
Oumuamua, zipped through our solar system in 2017. It may have been our first official encounter with alien technology, argues astrophysicist and Harvard professor Avi Loeb in his book titled Extraterrestrial, The First Sign of Intelligent
What's
Life.
it called?
The first sign of intelligent life.
Thing?
Extraterrestrial.
But he said in the sentence before it was unidentified. Then he identified it.
Yes.
Well, no, he's named it, but it's
but after you've named it, it's then identified. Because anyone else who sees it's going to go, oh, that's a or whatever you said.
Jordan.
Yes.
I'm typing the name into the chat on this, and you can see what the fuck has called it. Oumuamua.
Adrian said hello to you. Aiden on Facebook, latest comments.
Yes, Jordan. Be your foot. Moi.
See my struggle, bitch.
Yeah,
That's not like the guy
Umwamba.
who figured this all out, or found this all out, like named it after some sort of like Hawaiian town.
Oh, here we go. Hold on. It says, in his forthcoming book, Professor Loeb makes a compelling case for why the object called Umwamba, pronounced Oumuamua. So yeah, I've been saying
I mean,
like,
I don't know what you've said, but it's been different every time.
An elongated shaft-like
Keep it
object
PG.
that slingshotted through our solar system in 2017 was more than just another space rock. Oumuamua, he says, was probably a piece of defunct alien technology. The object came from the direction of the star Vega, a nearby star 25 light-years away, and crossed into the plane of our solar system. It intercepted the orbital plane within which all of the planets in our solar system revolve around the Sun on September the 6th, wrote Loeb, but the object's extreme hyperbolic trajectory guaranteed it would
Have
only
you
visit
ever
Knox
heard of the theory that alien civilization already exists on Earth, but they look like us and act like us? They don't want to be like bugged, but they're more.
What, is this how, like, the Illuminati or the Queens of Lizard?
Yes, I've seen the History and Discovery channels on TV.
Business Insider.com made a whole article about this on September the 8th, 2019. The whole premise of the article is the Milky Way could be teeming with
Oh, not 811.
extraterrestrial civilizations that have spread across the stars, a new study finds. And the Milky Way could be teeming with interstellar alien civilization. I don't want to sign up to your notifications, go away. Interstellar civilization. We just know about it because they haven't paid us a visit in 10 million years. A study published last month, well, basically in August 2019. I had a
And Ogre.
The Astronomical Journal.
Astronomical?
This Astronomical Journal.
GSP's finding aliens' monocles.
But extraterrestrial life could be taking this time to explore the galaxy, harnessing star systems movement to make star hopping easier. The work in a new response to a question known as the Fermi paradox, which asks why haven't detected signs of extraterrestrial intelligence. The paradox first posted by the physicist Enrico Fermi, who famously asked, "Where is everybody?" Fermi was questioning the feasibility of travel between stars, but it's the feasibility between
Feastability.
I used to just
Just trying to eat stars.
copying Kyle's response.
No, we're just all random. We're just all realizing things at the same time, and then it's funny. I just let someone else say it and then react to it.
Traveling between stars, but seeing that his query has came to represent doubts about very existence of extraterrestrials. And basically goes on about like a massive article about Michael Hart.
Mike
Mike Hunt. That sounds like
one of mine was
Stefan's
Mike Hunt.
names that he puts in just to
Thank
try
you
and
for
do
people
it.
who are liking and retweeting our tweet to Elon Musk.
Yes, keep going. Get it to Elon. Make Elon see. And while Elon's trying,
Before you do, I just want to make Jay unequivocally aware that astromonocle is definitely going in with dictionary.
Yes, we're going to make a dictionary.
Just in case he doubts that he might get away with that.
Only thing
It's got a theme tune.
all
Oh, I've got a
Make a
mental
note.
note. And John's got a song for it, so we're all right.
So one of our listeners, someone out there, make a dictionary of our
Yeah, I've got a
shit.
lot of them written down. I can help you start. Well, most of season one, I think.
It's like when fans do like tracking and stuff and like end up doing like playing bingo with certain key phrases that people
We
say
should
all the time.
start
They're just going to make a dictionary of
our
us.
own words on Urban Dictionary and hope to get.
Words of the week.
Astronomical.
Word of the week of
I'm an
TakenOffAir.
astronomical.
Definition: a huge amount, usually known as astronomical.
Can also be a monocle.
Any airborne monocle flying towards or away from people.
Thanks.
Is often used in the swept-aside offices as a projectile.
when Jordan throws bricks, oh, he has an astronomical. Fuck.
Oh, now you said it properly. Fuck's sake,
I'm hanging up my headphones.
You can only say it right when you're trying to say it wrong.
A brick isn't a monocle. I've never seen anyone wear a pair of bricks to help them see better. I'm pretty sure that who Jordan hit with a brick could see worse. Judging by the went for the wrong person.
I love the fact that Jay's legitimately just gone now.
He tried to say astromonocle instead astronomical, probably. Nah, he's just gave up. He's had enough of our shit. It's barely took 2 seasons. Kyle, would you like to continue whatever's going on since you're in charge?
Yes. Yes, I shall. It is Umwama. I'm going to talk about Owobobobob, also known as Umwama, which displayed small, consistent acceleration. After passing the perihelion, the closest position to the sun of Umwama's trajectory, it began to exit the solar system, its speed far away relative to our star. It was moving at about 94,800 kilometers per hour, or in our terms, 58,900 miles per hour. More than ensured its escape from the sun's gravity. It passed through... I'm not sure. It passed through Venus's orbital distance from the sun around September 29th and through Earth's around October the 7th, moving swiftly toward the constellation Pegasus and the blackness beyond. The object then displayed a small but consistent acceleration for which the sun's gravity could not account. Comets do the same as they release gases, which coalesce into their signature trails.
Am I a comment?
A comet.
Am I a comment?
Why? Because
yes, I release gases into my trail quite often. Exactly. Toxic. Some would say sulfurous.
Very sulfurous.
Has actually genuinely been compared to mustard gas.
Yep. But yeah, it says comets do the same. They have the signature tails. Umwama didn't have a signature tail, nor did telescopes they'd centered on the strange object find any signs of byproducts typically linked to outgassing, like dust or water vapor or anything like that. So astronomers worked to exclude one theory after another, looking for ways to make sense of Umwama's bizarre motion. It hadn't collided with another object, and it hadn't received its boost in speed from solar wind. So one research group thought the best explanation for the object was that it was a miniature comet whose tail went undetected as a consequence of unusual chemical composition. A different group suggested that it consisted of frozen hydrogen, a modified mini-comet hypothesis, which basically meant it was hydrogen-fueled and didn't have a trail because... fucking gas.
Because of fucking gas. Is that the actual term now?
Apparently,
it has a trail. You know why? Because of fucking gas.
I'm a comet. I'm a comet.
You're a comet.
It's my turn.
I thought I was a comment, apparently, when I'm a comet, because I release a trail of gases into my wake.
What about comets and comments? We've been told...
Just Gareth's. What is happening to us? James broke everyone, then fucked off.
Full of facts.
Full of useless information. That'll not help anyone in life.
In all fairness, I've seen a degree. Right? You can get a degree now at Liverpool University. That's opened up a degree to be to learn about the Beatles. You can get a degree in Beatles.
Yes.
What if you speak English though?
But not the normal one.
What if you speak English? You won't be able to understand them in Liverpool. was a genuine concern. Thanks for your support.
You get no support from me, Stefan.
Jordan stalled.
Jordan's become a chihuahua.
Become a chihuahua.
Chihuahua! God's sake, that reminds me of that horrible film, Beverly Hills Chihuahua, or whatever the fuck it was. I got dragged to that film and it was absolutely
films out there,
bullshit.
trust me.
Dragged by the scruff of his neck.
Honestly, I'd rather watch that
15-minute
15-minute thing you watched
watched.
compared to that.
Kyle, you heard alien questionable, don't know why I was saying porn, and you were straight there. You didn't need convinced.
True. No, honestly, I'm pretty sure, like, I can't remember if it was like an hour and a half film or something, and it was just terrible. A Chihuahua had a Mexican
That is
accent
racist.
because it was a worker Chihuahua. It was like it was like the Chihuahua of the gardener for some rich person.
So because it's a
Had
chihuahua
Mexican
and it does
accent.
manual labour, they decided it's definitely Mexican. That's the most racist thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, and it's one of those typical fairy tale stories where like the lowly commoner falls in love with the princess, or in this case, the rich bitch's Chihuahua.
Speaking of Mexico, do you know the country that we
Where's this
consider
going?
Mexico?
Yeah.
No, Mexico is
It's not
one
Mexico.
state in it, and it's actually called the United Mexican States. Mexico is one state in it. Near the north, I believe. There's a fact for you.
In the north, you believe?
Jacob is wrong for being helpful.
No, I'm not giving you one for helpful.
She's like, fuck you, that was a genuine fact. What I do want to say, can I talk? Remember last year? Can I hijack this for 5?
Now, before you, yeah, because like
You could.
I've got like a serious issue about films at the minute, especially with Netflix. So I was watching a torture porn film.
Jay, no, why?
Oh,
it's not. Do you know what it is? It's not even that. It's just
Netflix with
Hostel. It's
Netflix.
just a genuinely good film.
Hostel is a good film. Like, do you remember Hostel
Yeah.
being like so gory?
Yes.
On Netflix, they've censored all the gore.
Why?
They've cut out gore from
What?
Hostel. Yeah, so a lot of films
But
like
that's like the whole point of it.
fit underneath the like the whole genre blanket term of like gore porn and that. Like,
What's the point in that? That's like watching an entire Formula One race and editing out the Ferrari pit stops where the fuck up. It's what's it taking apart?
There's no need, right? Basically, right, if I want to feed my future instinctive morbid curiosity with gore porn, like it's called gore, it's not actual sexualized imagery, it's more called porn.
This sounds like you're trying to film stuff with a
It's
GoPro.
probably more gratification of being to feel your morbid curiosity rather than your sexual curiosity. Like the whole, it should let me do it. Do not censor it because people will get offended by watching Hostel or so by the amounts of blood squirts and all that other stuff. They went into that film understanding the premise.
Actually, say Hostel is
Do
shit.
not dare censor my morbid curiosity by going, it's a bit too gory, this is a bit too film. I'm just going to cut out the very good scenes of it.
Jay,
It's right, Stefan, you can take over. Aiden,
your other half is just in the middle of your rant went Hostel is shit.
who said Hostel shit? Because she's
Ashley.
never seen it until I've shown her on
Ashley.
Netflix. But she's seen the censored version. The whole
No, it's the
was
shit
these
version.
3 horny men went out, tried to get prostitutes. Guy tells them to go to this hostel. They end up becoming victims. But during this time as victims, you do not even see them getting killed, slaughtered, or tortured.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
That's
Jay's
why
ends to that
goes,
just,
goes all British when he's annoyed.
I don't know how the hell I passed my degree because like most of my rants.
It's a question we ask every day.
I think I'm just going to give me my film degree just for sympathy, to be honest.
It's a pity degree.
yeah. How are you the only one
Because
with a
I'm
degree?
stupid enough to pay
How are you the
£9,000 a
one
year.
with a degree?
He's got a point. Yeah, none of us are that
For a
stupid.
piece of paper.
And I
Hey, Christ.
so I'm gonna be a
I do
doctor.
agree with you, though.
To be fair, though, that degree might become useful, Jay. That bit of paper might become useful
I
one
do.
day.
Not when I'm not forced out of work.
No, I just mean like when you run out of toilet paper or something, that might be useful in an emergency. Or if you need to start a fire.
I knew that was coming. No, I do agree with you. I hate the censorship that goes on something.
what
Like, I
happened?
was watching Lord of the Rings on TV the other day, or like a while ago, and they censored the entire Boromir death scene, and I was sat there going, come on. It's not even that gory or anything, but they like censored it. You saw the first arrow come from the Uruk-hai's bow, and then the next thing you know, you see him lying dead on the floor and them taking away Merry
Why?
Pippin. You're like, you've just cut out like 5 minutes of the film.
You should not have alerted Jay to
You
this.
completely miss.
He's going to email more people.
I can't remember, but I just remember it cutting out like the entire death scene. It completely kills the whole point in the death scene. It's so much less dramatic when you just see one arrow go into him and then he's
in the
lying on
book,
the
it's a
floor with
brilliant
three
death scene in
coming
the
out
book.
of him.
It's such a like emotional moment in the book, and it's been portrayed.
Emotional
It is an
moment.
emotional moment. You know, the whole point.
It's a
Killed
moment.
because he was protecting the hobbits after, like, he went off to kill Frodo.
That's why Jay's upset.
It is a very heroic moment, and it's like he's proven that he is a good guy. It's like he's sort of making amends type thing, isn't it? He's protecting those two and
The whole point of
sacrificing his life to make amends.
And the point that they cut
it's
off
redemption.
the fact that he got killed for the mid of his redemption is so much of a piss take. Every time I watch that scene
Yeah,
at
it's
the end
utterly
of
ridiculous.
Lord of the Rings to Fellowship of the Ring, I cry at that scene because it's so heartwarming, and especially his final words to Elon. It's for fuck's sake, why are they censoring Lord of the Rings now? Do not censor my Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Also, that's another thing. The Aragorn's fight with the Uruk-hai, you know, when he's chopping his arm off and stuff, it censors half of that as well. It's basically most of the fight scenes are just censored in Lord of the Rings. It makes it a much
leaving.
more boring film, but it takes away half of the story. He's good. He's
Anyone
going
who
away.
hasn't seen Lord of the
He's
Rings or
getting his Lord of
anything,
the Rings
do
collection.
not watch this shit on TV or any streaming service. Go onto
I've told you
Amazon
he's
and
literally
get
got his
this.
DVDs.
The Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. Yes, it's like 11 hours long throughout all films. Basically, right, you
That
get
hurts.
a nice lovely disc, like a box like this, big box, and it'll come with 4 discs in. 2 of the discs are the film. The other 2 are bonus features, which I highly recommend. 27 hours worth of bonus features of Lord of the Rings. You need to watch it.
You get to see a hobbit end up being airlifted to hospital because he
Yes.
stood in water and got glass in his foot. And it went through the fake foot, and they couldn't remove the fake foot because they didn't want to move the glass, so he ended up going to
And,
hospital with hobbit feet.
Jay went to hospital with Hobbit feet, but that's because of Hobbit.
Who plays Aragorn, he broke his foot while he was kicking a helmet. So,
He did, and the scream wasn't even meant to be in, but it was real
Yeah.
and it looked real, so they kept it in because it was real, because he actually broke his toe, didn't he?
Yeah. And the stunt double for the Hobbit saying that he can't swim partway through a scene where he's on a little
That would
tiny
be me.
canoe.
That is
going
something
down
I
the
would do.
fucking stream.
Wait till I'm in the river about to drown and then be like, by the way, I can't swim.
I'm stopping myself on my knee because my chair keeps moving.
I don't know what you're doing.
Stop. I'm doing
Is he talking to his chair now?
He is
So
talking
we'll
to
just
his
point
chair,
out that he's
just slowly
losing the
moving
argument
around.
he's having with his chair.
I'm losing everything.
He is. It's because we got him onto Lord of the Rings, so he's lost the fight with his chair in order to win the fight with
Lord of the Rings and censor.
Oh,
I'm
for
going to
fuck's
send a
sake.
very lengthy email.
A strongly worded message.
Honestly, I can't remember how long ago it was, but it was either BBC, ITV, or Film 4 because they're the only 3 clubs that really show anything like that anymore.
Right, can you remember in season 1,
Season 1 of
I'll have a look.
2020, season 1 of us,
yeah,
2020?
we did.
Yeah, but it was...
Didn't we start
I said in
2019?
season
December
1.
And then missed a
2019.
while.
Season 1 lasted about 3 years, Kyle. I found an online death list. Can you remember? And I found that Prince Philip was listed as occupation casual racist.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, there's an episode.
Right.
Did you just call a ginger prick?
Oh, yeah.
A ginger prince of a prick.
No, it was quite a while before then. I was talking about the death list, but I found the updated version for 2021. I'm not happy with some of these, so I'm just going to read some of them out. So, from 50 being the least likely to die to 1 that they think's definitely going to die. So, there's already 40 or 50 dead on this.
Yeah.
Right. Number 1 is still Prince Philip. Even I know, age 100, description casual racist.
I wonder where the Queen is on that list, considering he's number 1.
She wasn't on the list last year.
She's not far behind him.
Yes.
It's because
So
everybody loves the Queen.
unfortunately,
Nobody
number
wants her
50
to
was
die.
Captain Tom
She's
Moore,
immortal.
who sadly died.
Oh.
Listed as UK COVID-19 personality, not the fact he was a soldier.
You know what?
Yeah. List the fact that he was a captain in the military,
He fought for our freedom.
like a
He
soldier
fought
for most of his life.
the freedom of millions and millions of Jews. He fought for the freedom of the countries and that. The fact that he's more memorable for, he walked around his garden for COVID-19. No.
I mean, he did.
No, he should be remembered for the war that he fought in and risked his life for.
I'm skipping through. So, number 48, Shane McGowan.
Shane McGowan again.
The Pogue. No, he's a
I
Pogue.
feel like that's someone...
One of the Pogues.
aye, shit, aye.
He's only 64. You know the one that's still alive. You know the Pogues, Fairy Tale
Yes, I
New
know.
York. Yes, you do, Lord Kyle. The only Christmas song that we
He
like.
sang.
Yes.
Oh, the one where...
The one we're not allowed to sing anymore.
Yes, okay, that one, yeah. I didn't realise the group...
Bernard Cribbins is 46. Age 93. This is the one for Jordan. Number 44, they've got down Frank Williams. Number 42, Burt Bacharach. He's a singer. Right, number 39, Jean-Marie Le Pen. Right, age 93. Occupation, French neo-Nazi.
French.
I don't even know how that works.
I need to go...
Right, okay, well, you know who Willie Nelson
know
is.
who they are.
Right, he's on there.
Yeah,
I'm
Willie
just-
Nelson is. What's he down as?
Yeah,
Please
no,
tell
it
me
does
it's
say age
something
88
stupid and
country
not
singer.
just country singer.
And then if I flick through, number 32, age 88, Yoko Ono. However, Kyle, occupation, Mrs. Lennon.
I like it.
Oh, wait, number 30, Pope Benedict the... I don't know, there's Roman numerals. What's an X of Vino one? 16. He's aged 94, so he's former Pope, so he's not really a Pope anymore. Now he's just Benedict, I suppose.
That's the thing. I've always wondered what happens to former popes. Can they just let loose and just do whatever the fuck they want because they've done the whole "I must be this, I must be the like voice of God" and all that sort of stuff? Can they just let loose
gone off because they let the Pope score.
Let the popes do what they want.
I mean, I always thought it was the
Happy
fact
and, you know,
of
clap your hands.
if you were a pope. No, I thought it was if you were the pope, you were the pope until you died. Or
Kyle,
something prevented you from being
it's
pope
not a blood
anymore,
oath to
such
a
as
gang, Kyle.
medical illness or something. Well, no, but when you think of popes, they're usually quite old guys.
On their last
anyway,
legs.
like they're on the older side of life because they've been saints and all this sort of stuff for like so long. They've been priests and all this sort of shit. So I always thought when you were pope, you either did it till you died or until you got like a serious like injury or illness or something that prevented you from being the Pope anymore, or you fucked up. And
No, I get what you
something
mean,
which
but you can't
basically
step
made you
down and they
unholy.
can't
How
re-elect.
can they fuck up and do something unholy where they've got a collection of poor Catholic boys locked in a dungeon somewhere in a
Okay, right. I'm going to move on as we're moving to the top 30 of this list. Number 28, Jordan. Jimmy Greaves. I think they've got Jimmy Greaves down.
Do you think this is a league?
No, he's 81.
Who's going to die next?
We were supposed to last year. I feel like we'll have to. But I'm just going to go through this. Number 26, Kyle. Aged 94. Yes. It could be.
Is it
Are you
just
94? What's...
Jordan,
No, I can't.
No, I was born in 94.
Harry Belafonte. You don't know who he is. He's a singer. Your dad. Ask your dad who he is. Your dad's obsessed with him.
Hold on. I'll recognise him if I see it.
Yes.
he's got his phone out.
You know exactly who
His
he is.
laptop to search.
I know. Let's not question him. This is Kyle we're talking
Oh yeah, I'll
about.
see that.
Number 24, Dick Cheney.
It's because the internet on my phone's being a bit of a twat.
At number 20, right, I'm not going to say the name because I can't, but at number 21 is the Algerian president. Oh.
Which is why you're not. Oh, fuck, cold shiver. Which is why you're not saying it. We're talking
These
about
aren't
the
dead
dead,
yet.
and I've got a cold
Abdelaziz
shiver. Bodes well.
Bouteflika? Nailed it.
He's
Number 20, Prunella Scales.
Prunella the skills. Prunella the skills.
Sybil Faulty, Kyle, from Faulty Towers.
Skills. Why does what is this? Who people want?
These are the
dead, or
people
is
who
this
they've got
just
on the
to
death list,
assume
so who
they're
they think
gonna
are going to
soon?
die this year. No, it's his
I don't want
wife.
Faulty to die. Leave him alone. Oh, leave her.
There's
alone.
a French politician,
Leave
so we'll
all
not worry
the Faulty
about
cast alone. The men.
that. Jimmy Carter, ex-US president. Henry Kissinger's on the list. Right, number 11, Bob Barker.
I'm
Kyle,
waiting on there being
Kyle.
Donald Trump.
Number 11, Bob Barker, age 98, occupation, The Price is Right.
Not TV presenter or TV personality.
Jordan at
Just
number
the
9,
punchline.
Murray Walker. They're picking on all the F1 greats. There's a couple of people that are dead. Number 5, Kyle. You're going to be really upset by this man that you've never heard of until now. The Japanese Emperor Akihito. He's 80.
No,
he's,
I know
yeah,
Akihito.
he's 88, and they reckon he's going to die this year.
He's had like a massive impact on the way Japan's political structure has run. He's done loads of good shit for Japan.
Number 4, Bob Dole, an American politician.
Wow.
Number 3,
Bob Dole.
Number 3,
like
Peter's car
something-
lesbian.
What? Peter's car lesbian.
Age 96.
Honestly, I thought you were just making a nickname for like a Kardashian or
It is.
something. I didn't
It's
realize
Dick
it was
Van
a
Dyke.
real life name. Oh, Dick Van Dyke.
Number
I like
2,
Dick
Betty
Van
White.
Dyke.
It's not me. I didn't make this list. But
Betty.
they have
Can't kill Betty.
at number 25, aged 95, Queen Elizabeth II. I'm not happy about this. They can't.
How dare they put the
Yes.
Queen on there?
And number
The Queen
1,
will live forever.
Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. If anyone else is going to live forever, it's going to be this. Cunt. Apparently, the casual racist is number 1. He's definitely going to die this year, even though he was definitely going to die last year and didn't.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
well,
been
it's
in
probably
hospital for 10 days,
they've got him
so
in
you never
hospital
know.
because they're trying to survive. They're trying to extract the COVID from him so it can survive.
He's going to kill off COVID.
So yeah, so we need to make one. We were supposed to make one last. Yeah, we don't need to do 50. We can do like 10
Maybe
names
all
each.
our names.
All our names.
Just all politicians. We are going to be on one of these lists.
No one will trust us to be
We're going to be on one of these
politicians.
kill lists.
We're not even trusted
Jay?
to run a podcast by ourselves.
Are you saying that we are untrustworthy? Then we're definitely going to be politicians. What politician have you ever trusted?
I like it.
When have you ever looked at a politician do anything and thought, nah, he's telling the truth? He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, true. I don't think I've ever seen a politician tell the truth. It's rarer than seeing a... I was trying to think of something, man. For some reason, my brain went fish out of water.
It's common to see a fish out of water if you go fishing. Or the supermarket.
Right.
Well, no, they never tell the truth. It's the truth angled towards lies.
Yes.
Can we make a political
back
party?
in the 60s and that, it was like £250 to start a political party, and that's why the Munster...
Didn't Al Murray make one just to prove a point?
And the Munster Raven Looney Party was born. Right.
I want the Buckethead part. So
We have to...
Isn't he still around? But he ended up killing off that character and becoming something else because he literally became an MP or some shit.
We have to be...
There we go. Process for registering our party. Right. We're looking at registering our party for us to be for us to run for Prime Minister. Yes, I can't say that word in a minute.
Political.
Right.
Imagine.
When we become Prime Minister. A shared
we will be the entire Prime Ministry.
Our agendas will be on TakenOffAir.com. Yeah.
No, our agendas will just be on the podcast.
Oh, I've got agendas. If we're going to keep paying if we're going to keep paying council tax, then go back to war with the French, since that's what it's for.
Right.
Can we?
Yeah, you
can
can
make a political party and then use that to get a ticket
for
to
God's sake.
the SpaceX to Mars?
Maybe we can do it the other way around. Maybe if we annoy Elon Musk enough, we'll be broadcasting Mars, and then we'll get enough votes to be a political party.
Right. Basically, we can't register if our name is more like if.
Can we be the MPs for Mars?
What identity marks can't we register? If it's likely to mislead voters as an effect to a vote, and is the same as another registered identity mark.
Hold on.
Identity mark from a registered.
Just stop there, Jay. Go back and read the first sentence of what you're not allowed to vote. You're not allowed to register of what?
What the hell's going on?
What's the first sentence, Jay, that you read.
We cannot register an identity mark that, in the Commission's opinion, is likely to mislead voters.
Okay, right, so what political party ever that's been fought for by anybody hasn't done that?
Well, no, because it's the identity mark.
Oh, so you're allowed to be a lying piece of shit with your policies, just not your name.
That would be misleading.
It's obscene offensive.
Exactly. It's like you can't have a name saying we are Greenpeace and then all of your policies are angled towards murdering the planet.
You can't. It's not in Roman script. What do you mean by it's not in Roman script?
Or do I have to learn Italian?
I'm assuming it means you can't use a Latin name or some shit, or like a very old school name from. Like previous Roman political parties or something.
Why?
You can't bring back Caesar.
Because you can't bring back Caesar. That's the issue.
It's just racist.
So
that's Empress.
Basically, okay, emblems you should submit in black and white and should be 5 Basically, we make an emblem. We've got emblems. Brilliant. It's just our logo.
No. Yes. I'll just use our logo. We can use our rocket in the door side logo.
Can you imagine just an Airwaves logo?
No, the rocket at the door thing.
Political party.
It's just a rocket ship to Mars. The rocket ship to Mars.
Yes.
Is just
Like
gonna
a
be
Tanner cutting
our
pizza.
logo.
No, the rocket at the rocket at the door to represent the fact that we're never going to be able to go to Mars. So yeah, we'll let you
Well, apply a new party by registering.
I like how there's a thing for registering and there's a thing for registering and committing.
0.33%.
Like, it's going to be
of
very
the total
difficult to
number of
retain.
voters registered on the 154th day before the primary election, or on the 123rd day before the presidential general election, compete and affidavit of registration. I don't want to.
Can I be president of the United Kingdom?
That's
Is that how that's happening? What's happening here?
No, I bought
US.
UK. This Google search UK. So why is it in the UK search? I don't want it to be in a UK search.
Because you're on Google, it's run by Americans, and they think they're the only nation in the world that needs to know any. Well, they know nothing.
In
Ironically, but
America,
they think they're only the ones that need to know
there's an
anything.
Australian site. Apparently, you need $2,000 to pay the application fee in Australia.
Are we trying to be the Prime Minister
We're trying
of
to be
Australia?
some sort of governing body. That's the whole point of this situation.
Yes.
Oh, so 3 minutes into this endeavour and you've already given up wanting to be in the UK?
At the beginning of this podcast, you were saying that the Germans have given up the idea
Can
of
we apply to be the Prime Minister on Mars?
like controlling the world by war. Now they're controlled by financial status. This is what we're trying to do.
I didn't say they gave
They gave up control.
I didn't say they gave up on control.
Now I'm going to join.
They just realised that it was easier by doing it financially, and people got less pissy, so they might as well do that.
Basically,
They
yeah.
adapted.
We're adapting to control the world.
Who knew that people were less pissy if they try to sell them things instead of blowing the
That's
house up?
true. Once again, for this is why is this all general election 2015. Elon got control.
Elon, make way the Prime
This is not
Minister
how Elon
of
Musk
the
works.
government of Mars. Elon, take us to Mars. We will set up the first political party and only political party, and we will be the fucking governing body of Mars. You will be the honorary. Can you be a shareholder?
You can't
of the
sharehold the government.
You'll be the honorary shareholder.
Oh, the Mars.
of the
Well,
fucking
I mean, you
Mars
have to make a government. No, well, let's be honest, we're British.
You need
It's
to
totally.
register with the Electoral Commission. That means handing over a fee of £150.
Drawing up a party constitution and a financial statement and nominating a leader.
I'm the
and a
treasurer.
Electoral Commission staff will help with the paperwork. You can also register up to 3 party logos and up
What?
to 12 descriptions of what the party
You just
stands
do what
for,
you want.
which can be
You pay
used for-
150 quid,
So
you can make
have
12 different identities.
descriptions.
What? Is this?
No, you can have 12 different descriptions for the same one party, which means you can basically make a party and then go, we don't know what we're going to do. We're going to make 12 different descriptions. One's going to be communism, one's going to be capitalism, and all this sort of stuff. Labour, all of them. You can just do one for each type of fucking thought,
Would anyone
and then
actually
see
vote
which
for
one
us,
gets
though? That's the
accepted.
thing.
And then you're just stuck with that.
No.
I mean, we'd be the party of we hate everybody.
Basically,
love
communism
everybody.
and socialism,
If you fuck
eh?
with us, we'll fuck with your back. If not, we don't give a fuck.
There's a lot of fucking in that.
No, we just have
Egalitarianism.
egletism or whatever.
Don't
the fuck
upset Jay by insulting his
It's
race.
That's the one.
egalitarianism.
It's egletism.
Egalitarian.
No, it's
It's
egletism.
egletism. I won't bother
It's
with
that-
It is now.
it is now.
Is egletism an actual word?
Copyright that.
Egotism.
Egotism. Yeah, that's,
Egotism.
that's like Jay.
Anonymous in the chat has just said,
it's
I'm
fucking
an
close enough with us.
egalitarian. Oh,
I mean,
Hold on.
you're saying it's an anonymous thing? Is that you on a second
That's
account?
not Jay on an. Well, it might be actually. He was typing, but it's not actually. We know that it's not actually this time. That makes it even funnier. Don't go near Jay, he might die.
You see, we can gather up all the egalitarians and make a political party, and our entire premise will be: don't fuck with us, we won't fuck with you.
You can't gather all the egalitarians, Kyle. He's allergic to them, and he is one, so he died by being in close proximity.
Like involved, right? What was I going to say? This is just coming in mind. If we make a party, right, it's going to cost us £150 to make a party to win elections. Be on the ballot.
No, that's just to like be able to say.
Yeah, we'll have to actually be voted. We'll have to. No, that's all it costs, I believe. But you do have to be voted to then run elections.
If you make a party and our manifesto, what would it?
We won't be run by shell companies. We'll be run by
Kyle.
TakenOffAir.
This party makes.
We're talking about JV Legend X, and you said we won't be run by shell companies. I know, but it's a pun for Jay.
I'm not that funny, so you can't say that's me typing.
That's a good point. Jay wouldn't have made that link because he just looked blank when I started laughing.
True.
I know.
Honestly, I didn't even make the link.
I just
thought the way it's
I'm going to be a sham. English.
I mean, we can't even say what we're going to make, so I think that's a bad start.
To be voted to win this country, what will our manifesto be? This episode is going to be the start of our manifesto.
I'll say, so don't put the Queen on the death list. That should be punishable by death because that's treason.
Considered as an endangered species.
Disband Parliament. They're not endangered. All you have to do is get Pokemon Go. They're fucking everywhere.
Yeah, just ban Parliament.
Like hipsters.
Just ban. We're not executing the Queen.
That's treason.
Fucking Jay with that as well, whoever you are. Speak thy name, whoever you are.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
He's cracking jokes.
It's the egg pun episode now. Hey God!
Did this start when I mentioned Yoko Ono?
We could think of some decent fucking political things.
We can't kill the Queen, apparently, or make some sort of gambling towards when the Queen's going to die. We can't. We're going to make Pokemon an endangered species.
Did this start when I mentioned Yoko Ono?
This started at
This went straight over Jay's head. I know. It's funny though.
I get the joke.
It's just went straight over Jay's head. What? Pokemon don't exist, so they're not endangered. They're already extinct.
I'm watching the.
Just leave them. You'll start laughing at the beginning of the next episode.
Going, what's funny?
Kyle, have you got anything to say for our manifesto?
Stop.
I have a very
censoring hostile,
and it's that political leader. Stop censoring freedom of speech. Snowflake, stop being such snowflake little cunts and get your head up your arse. But no, it would be political leaders and like all politicians, MPs, such and such, are not allowed to dodge subjects or attempt or lie or convolute the truth or anything like that. If you say you are going to try and fix something, you go and fix it. If you are asked on a TV interview, how long do you think this will take? You do not go on a fucking random conversation for half an hour about a completely different topic and then never actually answer the question because you just bore people to death so they move on to the next question.
Have you seen what Ashley said in the chat?
Answer questions, you cunts.
You're getting bullied, Jay.
If we became a party and we did if we ever went for like question time during electronic fuck's sake, electoral.
It might be electronic. If we're doing it online.
This COVID situation's going, it's all going to be online one day. We're going to be like probably the most honest people, and hopefully we get the votes.
We'll definitely be the most. So we'll be one of our parts of manifesto is going to be the only party that completely tells the fucking truth.
I mean, exactly. That's the thing. Nobody can say we do not tell the truth. We speak our minds and tell the truth constantly. It's just
I have one, but I don't. I have. Oh no! Right? Okay, I've got a better plan. So one of our manifesto things. Don't know if I'm able to do it. I know the Queen can, but disband Parliament. Can we do that?
I mean, we can petition.
So we can't. We don't have the power to actually do that, even if we're like Prime Minister.
Party, I suppose.
All right, I've got. It's fine. It's fine. I've got a backup plan. Blow up Parliament. Guy Fawkes. Guy Fawkes is right.
Become Guy Fawkes.
Make it completely legal to walk into Parliament wearing false to the farmer.
It's Kyle. It's not Guy. It's Kyle. It's not Guy Fawkes.
It is legal.
Because it's 2021. You're not be allowed to assume that I'm a guy.
I can't remember which country it was, but a politician made a ruling in that if you walk into Parliament while carrying a weapon such as a sword, you will be immediately sentenced to death. I can't remember if it was a year or something after he put this rule in place, but basically he got this rule put in place, and then he himself walked into Parliament while carrying a sword, and acknowledging his own rule, killed himself in the Parliament building with his own sword as a way to follow his rule. That is the last known case of a politician
Kyle,
actually following the fucking
rules.
rules.
That a premonition of how you're going to die?
No, I think it was in like 18 or something, or 16 or something. There was like a politician.
I know it's illegal to wear
probably the 18 or something.
The House of Parliament.
A politician literally he made the ruling that it was illegal to carry a weapon such as a sword into Parliament, and then he did it. So it on pain of death. So he did it and followed his own
as a sword. Does that mean
his own sword?
Sword and other deadly weapons, or does that mean sword and other knife-like weapons? Because if it's sword and other knife-like weapons, and he decided to enforce his own rule, but he took like a butter knife, it took him days, death by 1,000 cuts.
In all fairness, if you sharpen a butter knife on one of those sharpening thingy stones, a sharpening thingy stone,
sharpening stone.
Sharpeny thingy.
No, it's called a sharpening stone.
It's a thingy stone.
This is
the point of the episode. I have to skip life and words and English. It becomes
just
quite
this
deadly,
point,
but like a razor. It will.
It will.
Right, so I tried a politician kills himself in Parliament after following his own rules, and all I got was sex schemes from Parliament. This is how good our government is.
You're on the wrong website again, Jay. You've been told about that.
I'm going to check Twitter while Cal searches this up to see if Elon Musk has responded to us yet.
Don't yet. Like he will. He definitely will at some point. We'll just see if he's done it yet.
Do.
You live in hope, my friend.
I will check the emails now, see if he's responded. Nope, no response yet. I will just scream to the high heavens if Elon Musk has responded to us.
I know. We're going to get a message at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Guys! Because that's what you tend to do. You just tend to shout at when they're not telling what's happening.
None of you a fucking answer. I will answer.
Because it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
What do you want? Oh, by the way, we're number 66 in the top 100 on comedy on Apple Podcasts. Hey! Yeah?
What were this week?
I have no idea. I haven't got the email through yet. It is weekly updated.
I thought it was weekly updated. Can you not check? Does that mean we haven't hit the top 100 again? Well, I don't know, because we were higher the week before, and you didn't get
We
any.
were like 55, now I'm at 66.
But our audience is sick of our shit. I was good while it lasted, lads.
We're just
Sick of trying to
sick of
ruin
everything
politics,
to
kill
do
the
with
Queen,
us. I mean, why not?
fuck over the entire royal family.
Why? This is why
Start a
you
war
know,
with
the
France.
council thing to stop to oppress the freedom of speech. So people like us don't make podcasts like this. Yeah.
Which is exactly what I would do anyway.
So Stefan, you said you had a topic.
Where is it?
Oh, okay, that's a death list.
No, I want to talk about the death list.
Do you remember that time when we all made death like own dead like a life pool? That's it.
Kyle still got it. Because you owe me money.
By the way, talking about
You colossal asshat.
Right. Since Kyle kept splurting it out and we had to edit it out all the time, I can officially announce that I am going to have a baby. Yay!
Yeah, he is.
Oh, this is the first time I officially announced it. It's just like
This
you
is like the
Yeah.
second or third time you've officially announced it now.
Kyle, sometimes he forgets he's pregnant.
You officially announced it last week because
Fiancé.
you said, I'm pregnant, and then we all laughed and said, no,
Okay.
you're not pregnant, your
Every
girlfriend
time.
is."
And then one time he gave up and said wife. That way you got him wrong for that as well.
Same difference.
You can't, Kyle. Just get it right.
One job.
Well, his one job was to get you pregnant, but it didn't work.
Nah.
Me and John were convinced it was going to happen at some point. Right.
Kyle's searching up this.
What is
guy
actually
who
going on
kills
right now?
for following his own rules, and I bet he's getting sex schemes like I did on Google.
I'm not surprised that either of you are.
I'm getting Seppuku, Death of Guy Fawkes, Yukio Mishima, David Kelly, weapons expert, who had a controversial death and shit like that. Controversial, yes. No, I can't find it anymore. I'll have to hunt it down.
What is it? One of your
Probably
victims?
post something on social media. Or
Damn it!
something.
Where's it gone? I'm going to have to hunt it down again.
Yes, brainwashed.
Oh god.
Where else were you going with that story then, Kyle?
Basically, that was the last time politicians told the truth and followed the
Yeah, we
rules.
make it
We
up.
Does he
didn't
make it
think the
more
world
also-
of it.
So, what else shall we
political
do in
parties.
our own party? No.
I mean, haven't we gone
No.
for
He's
2 hours?
definitely
50
yes.
minutes.
You fucking dick. I know, because Kyle's determined to nail it dead on 2 hours.
So
He tries every
no.
week and we'll always fuck it up. But always I give up at about 1 hour 50
I
or
do.
keep going till about 2 hours 10.
It's because 2 hour, like, the day I get an episode that's spot on 2 hours, I know that Jay or Ashley or whoever's editing the episode is just going to be a cock and add in like
Okay,
1 second or
Yeah.
something just to
Shall we
fuck
make
with me.
Kyle a deal, Jay?
Or like an extra minute.
Right. The day that Jay gets a direct tweet or email back directly from Elon Musk, right? The next podcast we record, we will let you present. We will let you run it close to 2 hours, and we will edit it to exactly 2 hours long. Right? Promise.
Promise? But everybody hold them to this. If we get a response from Elon
Would you?
Musk,
That's a promise.
Elon,
Hands
listen
on
up.
heart.
Your end of the deal.
Oh no, Kyle's going to kidnap Elon Musk.
We will pay you in Freddos.
Elon, you better fucking sign. You better fucking reply. You better sign. You better sign the fucking treaty saying we can go to Mars.
Be the first person I dated chocolate to do something. I remember, this is a story from university.
Fuck shit up.
There's this lad. He's fucking hilarious. I love him. I dared him a Kit Kat to like fall down the stairs. And he did it. I paid him a Kit Kat.
What? Jay.
That's like
Are
the
you
worst
just trying to
payment
look
something
for a
like
way
that.
to put in a funny story without admitting you're bullying someone?
Yeah, well, we couldn't feel to dare someone to do something and pay them in actual money when we had no money ourselves. So we had to pay them in chocolate, you know.
I mean, you were at college. You weren't 7. You had money to buy the chocolate in the first place, you dick.
I'm gonna pay someone a Kit Kat or a friend. It costs like £1 or less. Then say, "Oh yeah, do this. I'll give you a tenner." That's like I saved myself £9.
You didn't. You obviously didn't check the price of the Freddos.
So it wasn't even like a pack of Kit Kats.
I'm sure it was a
singular
crunchy,
60p
I think
Kit
it was.
Kat.
Not crunchy.
Oh, I'll do it for a crunchy.
Chunky, not crunchy.
Oh, the chunky. Was it the
This
Kit
is
Kat
why I'm
chunky?
fat. Jay
Or
bribes us
like-
for food to do stupid things. That's just,
He said that
What's he
it was a
buying?
single
one of
Kit
the-
Kat.
Are you
Hi,
guys
Hi,
paid?
Bill.
He's there.
A single Kit Kat.
I
hell.
was just asking. Hey.
So we're sorry that you're being subjected to Jay's bullshit for a Kit Kat.
I had to go. I had to negotiate for all 4 bars. You didn't. I went to the student shop.
Jay, you bastard! You weren't even going to give him the full Kit Kat.
I give him a full Kit Kat.
You dick.
Yeah, you had to negotiate your
It
dick.
was a Kit Kat.
I bet he didn't even buy the Kit Kat. He probably just bullied someone else and stole it off them.
He probably just nicked it from some communal
Alexa,
kitchen
no,
or
that's-
some
shop,
shit.
and I-
No, that's
and
smart.
I gave
Jay
him
wouldn't have done
a
that.
Kit
Stole it
Kat.
from a tutor. No, hold on a second. I remember going in the art department.
This wasn't
and
at college, this was at
sweets and Kit
university.
Kats and stuff. Did you just take one from that?
That's a university.
No, you said college. You said college at the start.
Just third students.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
He said while I
No,
was
fairness,
students.
that's
I just
college.
assumed. I thought you said college. Fair enough.
And he's give me like
Apologies.
100 tabs to be fucked. Yes, I
Still.
have given you a lot of tabs.
Don't reason with Jay's bullshit.
I would give
Don't
you
make it
another-
seem like
I'll
he's
give you
not a
2
bad
Kit
person.
Kats if you agree with me, yeah.
That's
Agree. Right, so I owe him
I
2
thought you
Kit
were going
Kats.
to say
So
I'll
did
have
I.
2 Kit Kats if you do it again.
I'll give you 3 Kit Kats if you jump off the roof. What? Don't. I was joking.
In
Don't
all
do that.
fairness, in college, we had a massive bowl of sweets in the art department.
I mean, I
And,
did
like,
jump
I
off the
was
school
like
roof once.
basically
So.
blackmailing people to do stuff for me by giving them sweets from that bowl.
From that bowl.
I'm basically a politician anyway. Do this for me, I give you this.
Christ almighty.
Hold on. Is this? What is it? So it was him that was saying that he wouldn't even let us run a Mars
I
bar.
don't know. I can't tell because it's all anonymous.
Could be.
In that case, I mean, I wouldn't let Jay run a Mars bar. He's trying to sell
Probably,
it to
yeah.
someone
On
to
that note,
jump
thank
off
you
the
for very much
flight of
listening to
stairs in the
Taking Off
Parliament
Air.
building.
What out in Jay's shady past? It's
If you
time to end.
subscribe and follow us on social media, I will pay you in Freddos and Kit Kats.
Before the police get involved.
If you're over the age of 18 and you're in the UK, please vote for
We'll
our
pay
party.
everybody in Freddos. That is
The economy will be
our party
whole
for the
economy
entire
will be
country to
will be
Freddos.
run on the work of a Freddo.
Yes.
Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Minimum
us on
wage
twitter.com
will be increased so you can afford
Taking Off Air.
Freddos.
Follow us on facebook.com/TakenOffAir. Go to our website, www.TakenOffAir.com. Buy our merch. Support us. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/TakenOffAir. Buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/TakenOffAir. Search us on YouTube at Taken Off TV. and Reddit.
Go to TakenOffAir.com and you'll see it
And it's all
all,
free.
and then you can choose what you want to follow or subscribe on and check out. We are now actually uploading these episodes onto our Taken Off TV on YouTube for you to
Kyle.
listen back if you
Kyle.
decide to. It doesn't have the videos, so you
every
don't
week
get to
we
see
upload
us being
to
stupid on screen, but
Spotify,
you do see
Amazon Music, iTunes, just Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Acast, SoundCloud, and every other podcast listening device to listen back to us talk shite.
I know.
Why do
I know, but some people simply only use YouTube because if you're like me and you're just browsing YouTube and you think, fuck it, I'll just check this out, or you're doing something on the Xbox and you've got YouTube open, you want to listen to something instead of going on a podcast website where some of them don't let you fast forward
because
or
we're now
glitch when you
Acast
find
network
pause them.
creators.
Now that you have finished arguing and plugging things, is that all the social media?
Plug anything else?
Is it? What about the Instagram that you never plug?
It's not it's not taken off air ran. It's ran by the production company, which is just us four basically. So
Don't.
I have to ruin the magic.
You have to ruin the magic.
It's run by
This
the
is
production.
this is why we can't have nice things, Jay.
For our merch on our thingy on our freaking, what do you call it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
On our online merch shop
Kick-Ass.
where it has stickers, we're going to make a PO box, and if you send us Freddos, in return we'll send you a sticker.
What?
That is a good deal. I didn't know about this until now. That is
we
a
are
big
turning
deal.
the world into a Freddo economy by saying you can have sticky and buy our stickers with
That's not
Freddo.
the thing until we
What the fuck?
have sustained a
Yes.
full commissionable economy by Freddo. Then you can buy all of our merch by Freddo. But
And if anybody works at Freddo,
Yeah.
like by some miracle,
Right,
get us
thank you.
sponsored by them.
Ugh.
Just do it. Yes, thank you very much for listening to our bullshit. We will
Bye.
see you all, or speak to you all
We'll
next
see
week.
them next week.
Bye.
Hi. Bye.